Hello, world. Welcome back and welcome to the new listeners. It took me a bit of time to ground myself. It's been like, oh my god, Pisces, this Pisces full moon or lunar eclipse has been so intense. I don't know how you guys went through it, but for me personally, I felt like I was hangover for like 5 days and I wasn't even drinking. So I really wanted to do like the full moon video, but I just wasn't in the right headspace. So I waited for those energies to pass and come back to myself in a way. So I'm pleased they did, because now I have definitely more clarity and I feel very enthusiastic about what is coming forward. There is still a bit of a confusion, but I think with approaching that second new moon we have in the sign of Virgo on the 21st of September and Libra Equinox and Libra season, I'm hoping to, on a collective level, I hope we're going to have more clarity and more answers and more understanding of how do we want to finalize this year, because we are getting closer to the month of October, November, witchy season, Halloween, darker part of the year, and wrapping up the calendar year of 2025, year 9. Yesterday was 999 portal. This is the 9th day of the 9th month of the year 2025, which gives us number 9 again. And we have a big team of closure, completing the cycle, and getting ready to start the new one. It's also interesting that I will be turning 45 on the 17th of September. So I personally have that number 9 strongly in my energy field at the moment as well. And I'm just trying to understand how I can work best with it. So let's start with some messages and cards we have on the table. I already have the cards because I know we are all very short with time, and shuffling in front of the screen is something I don't like to see personally when other readers are doing. It's just like, I do love the sound of shuffling cards, but I'm a Virgo, so I have to have it ready. Like I feel I should have it ready so we can start. Right, so where do we start from? It's interesting what we have on the table. And let's start with the energy of the Ace of Wands and Ace of Coins that we have here. These are those new chapters. These are the energies that are bringing in new approaches, new seeds that have been planted. This is very much the card of passion. And what is it that I feel excited, enthusiastic, creative, inspired, to do? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is taking that action and taking that idea and making it being real. I absolutely love the illustration of this card. I love her red head. I love her wings. Ace of Pentacles is talking about solid base. It is the beginning, it is the start of the journey, but it has beautiful, beautiful potential to grow into something bigger. And I can see there is a little peacock over here. I don't know if you can see that, but peacocks have absolutely beautiful symbolism, and the pride and the joy and all of that. And there is a little Leo here, which is the symbol of strength. And then Lilia, it's a beautiful, beautiful illustration of this card. It's quite powerful as well. So with the Ace of Wands energy, Ace of Coins energy, new moon, solar eclipse in Virgo, we are definitely talking about a fresh, new approach towards your well-being, career, relationship you have with yourself. It's really interesting that I have two cards. Let me get to that. Another minor arcana, Four of Cups, the card that talks about opportunities that are missed or not seeing the opportunities that are available. I do see this card as the card of retrospection. It is a like Virgo hermit vibe, right? Where I'm like allowing myself to be in my space, withdrawing from the outside noise, connecting to my inner voice, really trying to understand what is it that it's true to me, authentic to me, important to me, and really going from that place. But if we spend too much time in analyzing what is behind us, we are missing opportunities. So the advice of the Four of Cups card is allow yourself to be surprised and allow yourself to receive. Two court cards. Court cards in tarot represent the archetype of personality, either the energy that you're stepping into or the energy that it's around you that has certain influence. We have the Knight of Swords, which is an energy of clarity. This is the card that talks about I know what I want, I know how to get there, and nothing is going to stop me. There is a movement, there is a momentum, which can really be recognized this time. After we go through that like full moon intense lunar eclipse, you feel relieved and you feel like, oh my God, finally I feel like I can breathe again and I just want to go and get things done and I want to action. So this is what that energy is talking about. But the advice of the Knight of Swords card is not to rush too soon, too quick, in order not to miss details. What brings the balance in is that Queen of Pentacles. She is the queen of abundance, stability, grounding, beautiful Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And when you have this like strong air and strong earth together, we are talking about balance. And we are talking about balance. This is taking me to the 22nd of September, which is the autumn equinox. So the day and the night are going to be equal, and we are trying to restore the harmony, find the balance. The day after, on the 23rd of September, we are starting Libra season. And Libra season is all about harmony, balance, beauty, relationships, love. It is ruled by Venus. So we are talking about the love in all the shape and form. Family, friends, romantic relationships, love you have for yourself. And talking about love, and what I couldn't wait to talk about earlier, are the double lovers card showing up in today's reading. I'll have to do this because the imagery of this card is not very YouTube friendly. So the lovers from the rather white, you have this masculine and feminine, you have that angelic figure, you have the sun rising. It is the beautiful energy of connection, taking existing relationships to the next level, releasing the ones that are not matching your vibration, but also understanding that people, energies we allow into our space, we go for a reflection of our own relationship with ourselves. In this tarot deck, which is the Celtic Tarot, the illustration is a little bit different, and it actually relates more to the traditional meaning of the love card in tarot, and the lovers used to represent the choice, right? It's like, what do I choose? Who do I choose to allow into my space? And what is that energy bringing me? And what is that reflection telling me? And so on and so. Definitely, what is the connection, or what is the energy that is bringing in more harmony in my life is what we need to focus on right now. And another major arcana card that showed up is the Tower moment, or the Tower card. This is one of those cards that you don't really want to see in a spread, because it's like, what's going on there? Understanding that crashing down the structures that we build around ourselves that used to feel safe and secure are now actually becoming limiting, and you feel like you're ready to make the change, you're ready to jump into unknown, you're ready to rebuild. And it's like, where do I start from? And then there is that surprise moment from the universe, or your actions, whatever it is, that it's allowing you opportunity to do just that, right? Allow the sun in, allow the new energy to come in, and be brave. Because the energy of the falling tower can bring in surprise changes, changes that we are ready for, but we are not like fully expecting them. And it's like that moment when you're like questioning and asking universe, yourself, gods, like, why I have to go through this right now? Like, can things just be smooth and easy? Well, this moment is really important because it really helps you understand what is it that has to be cleansed, released, left behind. And then, you know, like we are closing, like we are wrapping up Virgo season, which is all about purification, cleansing, order, grounding, balance, purpose, you know. And it's like, what is it I'm taking on with me energetically into the season of Libra, which is all about beauty, harmony, love, healthy connections, healthy relationships, and what do I have to leave behind? So it is intense eclipse season. It is the time of understanding where you are, where you want to be. And I do have a surprise card from the Osho's Zen Tarot right there in the corner. And what we have here is the card that says compromise. I haven't seen, I don't think I've actually had this card before, but it's interesting that there is this like strong theme of love and connections. Again, love in any shape or form, not only romantic love, but romantic love as well. And then the card of compromise, which is equal to Six of Pentacles in traditional tarot deck. What the compromise card is talking about is like, where do I self-sabotage, or where do I keep myself small in order to sort of like fit in or make things work? Or is there like a good reason for that? Or is this actually working against me and my journey and my growth and so on? So compromises could be good in a certain way, but if you're talking about how you want to go forward when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to the relationships, are these compromises that I'm making helping me, or they're actually making things harder and stopping me to go through that shift and change that I'm so ready for in order to fully step into the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, independent stability, grounding, abundance, and the Lover's card, which is the beautiful energy of Gemini, again, air element. You know, it's all about love at the end of the day, and this is what keeps us going. And we are talking about unconditional love as well, and how we can find more harmony. How can we find more harmony? This is probably going to be the main question for this video and recording. I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm wishing you happy new moon in Virgo. This is gonna be the solar eclipse. We are starting the new cycle, which is gonna be a little bit different. Until now, we had new moons setting the tone for the full moons, where now with those two new moons in Virgo, this cycle is changing, and going forward, the full moons will be setting the tone for the new moons. And this is something I will be talking about a little bit more. This is more related to astrology approach. So yeah, have a lovely, lovely rest of the Virgo season. Happy Libra Equinox. I will be away for my solar return. And I'm looking forward to that trip. It's going to be, I guess, I hope it's going to be a bit of work as well. I'm going to be in Malta. If you happen to be in Malta, and if you want to have private reading, do reach out. I'll be very happy to see you, and I can share the location as well. So yeah, all the best, my darlings, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye for now.